Yo, what's good, guys? Anthony here, one half of the Hartzog Hustle podcast, one half of the Hartrimony, and this is another segment of Ants Advice. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you guys for a favor. Please drop us a review if you've been listening to our podcast for a while. Show us some love. And also share this with your network. Share this with someone, family, friend, someone who may need this. So this part of Ants Advice is just me telling you guys some advice and things that we've come across or things that have happened in our life that we want to share. So this conversation happened on one of our coaching calls. So we had a student, and and if you guys didn't know, we teach people how to start and scale 6 or 7-figure cleaning businesses without cleaning houses. And first thing we always tell you is to find your why. And we say that because we want you guys to not to go into something without actually knowing why you're doing it. And there's a few reasons we do this. That's the first reason. The second reason is when things get hard, you're going to want to quit, no matter what it is, if you don't understand your why. And a few exercises that we recommend that you do, and if you're trying to find out your why, the obvious one is to ask yourself why you're doing something. But you have to find the reason behind the reason. And what that means is, I'm gonna give you a transparent example. So when we were trying to pay off debt, we paid off $114,000 in 23 months of debt. That included our student loans. That included Janoka's private student loans. That included new car we got. That included credit card debt. And the surface reason was because we wanted to be debt-free. But if you ask yourself that same question again, why do you want to be debt-free? You say, I want to be debt-free so that we could travel more. Okay, why do you want to travel more? We want to travel more to see the world. Why do you want to see the world? To have more experiences so that we could share with friends and family and eventually our daughter, right? So the goal really was to have more experiences to share with our daughter. And even when we started our cleaning business, the goal was to pay off debt, and you could start asking yourself why. And you start asking yourself multiple times so that you could really get to the root cause. Because the first time you ask yourself why, it's probably going to be something that is superficial. I want to pay off debt so that I could be debt-free. I want to start a business so I can have more money, right? But what is the reason for you wanting more money? I want to have more money so that I could help my family. Why do you want to help my family? I want to give them better experience. I want to be able to give them generational wealth. I want to give them the ability to create more freedom for themselves. And you have to find the reason behind the reason. That is the most important thing you got to do when you're starting something. If you go to your boss and say, I want to raise, and you go in and just say that, it's going to be you're going to have that superficial answer. But if you go in there and have the reason behind the reason, you'll have more conviction in your answer. Therefore, you have more conviction in the conversation. And therefore, people might actually believe what you're trying to say and what you're trying to do, right? So I want you guys to think about the reason behind the reason, which is the most important thing for you finding your why. So appreciate you guys being here. This is another segment of Ants Advice. Let me know what your reason behind the reason is. Drop some comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you drop some comments. If you listen to this, you always can follow us on Instagram. We'll drop these clips there as well. And let us know in the comments what's your reason behind the reason. So appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you next time on Ants Advice. Peace.